My project it is actually quite international project because of the topic it's dealing with. In a workshop like this, super international, and it's very helpful. First, because I can get all these different feedbacks about the project itself, and also because I have made a lot of connections of people interested to maybe work on this very project with me.
One of the goals to come here is also to explore, because this is the adaptation of a book, award-winning book in Croatia. I wanted to test with MFI, is this an international kind of project that can be like universal, that stories that we tell through this series are actually universal and it can be leveled up on this international level, even though the book is known only on Croatian and regional territory.
First of all, it raised its value massively, because whomever I speak with about the project is really impressed by the fact that it's a MFI. Second of all, it's very inspiring and motivating to push through the process and to finish my first and then second draft.
There is a big international potential actually, and MFI makes kind of confirmed this for me, because I was still in early development stage when I had to figure it out, the strategy for this concrete project. And so MFI really helps clear that out for me.
It's more intense, definitely, but it's also more inspiring.
So yeah, this was really like a great discovery actually, and very useful.
I did have a Bible, I did have a pilot script written, and I did have an outline of the whole series.
I came with a pilot and an idea where I want to go. It changed tremendously, of course.
I'm more of a intuition kind of writer, so suddenly I have an inspiration and I write a lot, and then for a long time I don't write. But in this workshop, since it was intense and you have to deliver, it kind of gave me also this push to work even when you're not inspired, and it worked. Like, I was surprised about how it actually can do you good to be in such environment. And also I learned a lot about especially writing structures, thinking about other parts of the story that were more connected to the structure and to the character development.
So I had to think of the whole show in terms of not only the arcs of characters, but also because my show also has very specific settings with time traveling, with different timelines.
Thinking about other parts of the story that were more connected to the structure and to the character development.
I had to think of concrete episode ideas, like what happens here. We go to the 60s, we have this particular story, and I expected that I will have something like a vague structure at the end.
Now I have rewritten everything, but it was a really intense process. Like, I have come up with many new ideas. I see that the core is still there, but there are a lot of input that I got from the workshop as well. So we are now doing the second, or maybe the third version of the script, and also the third version of the development of the series.
And actually now I have the outline of the whole 10 episodes, which surpassed my expectations. My group is lovely. I had incredible luck with the tutor and with other participants.
In our group, we did something very interesting.
So everybody's ideas play really well with mine, and we kind of created this writer's room.
We were so involved in each and everybody's project that it kind of happened naturally that we started like to give ideas, to brainstorm, and to help each other. I think all of us learned a lot from that process and get real ideas for our projects.
We all have the same problems, which is being entangled in the own things we set up for our stories. Sometimes some of them are not the right choices regarding what we want to tell or the characters we want to develop or things like that.
Of course, with the tutors that came also, and the lecturers that showed us how to improve our pitch, this was very helpful as well. I learned a lot and I changed a lot of things about the way I present my project. Especially with my project, every time I shared it with someone, I got really interesting feedback. It was very helpful because you have a new idea, then you share it with someone and see the reaction and you immediately know if it works or not. Because otherwise we writers are kind of alone.
It's very hard to write for a series alone. The scope of the project is very big and you need the perception of another person. You need different points of views and it came incredibly helpful for me.
Coming here and having the opportunity to share my ideas with other people and to get their help and feedback was really valuable.
Even if the problems are not the same, they are all the same actually. And that's really helpful because even with a project that's really totally different, you see how things suddenly get clearer for someone else. And it already helps you knowing things are possible. You can resolve things.